What's the best way to go on tour 24/7? Start a YouTube channel. As of the filming of this video, 424 Recording averages 750 views a day across all the videos on the channel, and the number grows every month and every time I upload a video. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the indefinite future, barring some worldwide catastrophe that results in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. 2 billion people and counting have an opportunity to discover my music and tutorials. My channel is always open, always running, always out there, ready to introduce me to people and entertain them around the clock. The best part is, people can interact with what I do on their own terms, from the comfort of their own homes and smartphones, whenever they want, for as long as they want. I'm not bugging anyone on social media. I'm not sending blanket emails to venues and spaces begging some person I don't know to help me string together a couple shows. I'm not asking anyone to do anything. I'm simply showing up to a place that I like to show up to, doing my thing, and creating something for anyone who searches or happens to stumble upon it. I'd venture to guess most indie bands, or any band for that matter, no matter the genre, most DIY bands will say, probably won't even get 100 views in an entire week or two long tour on the road. Let's say you have 12 shows lined up. At most shows and tours I've been on, you're lucky if the other bands watch you play. You get about 20 people a night watching your band. Out of those 20 people, how many are actually interested in what you're doing? How many are standing outside smoking cigarettes or standing in the corner texting someone? How many are simply waiting for their time to take the stage? How many leave right after they play? How many of them say, "Nice set, bro," and then ask to borrow your entire drum kit? How many of them actually care about what you're doing? How many of them actually see the value in what you're doing? I'm not saying having a YouTube channel is going to replace playing shows in real life, but it can if you want it to. For me, I've realized I never really enjoyed playing in front of people that much. I have really bad anxiety. I don't like being the center of attention. I've always pushed through it because I've always thought that if I wanted to play music and be in a band, this is what I have to do. But now I see that as a super limiting philosophy. And a really bad philosophy if you don't like performing in front of people. There are so many paths available to artists today to reach any level of success they're imagining for themselves, and it's all thanks to this. This is a world. This is a world where people actually are. And if you want people to find out about what you're doing, you need to go where the people are. I guess that could be a dive bar in Billings, South Dakota on a Tuesday night. Most people I know are sitting at home on YouTube or watching Disney Plus on a Tuesday night. Most people I know don't give a dang about 4-track recording. But you do. That's probably how you found this channel to begin with. That's probably the reason you're watching this right now. So instead of begging random people to come out to watch you play, go to where the people are who actually are interested in what you're doing, and start showing up there on a regular basis. Do you really want to limit yourself to the 1 or 2 people locally who might actually want to see you play? Or would you rather be discovered by the hundreds, thousands, potentially millions of people out there who could be genuinely interested in what you're doing? I used to always think of going to more open mics, but as you get older, it's harder and harder to justify going out at night. You have obligations to family, work, and yourself. Do you want to spend 4 hours on a Monday night hanging around a bar waiting to play for 10 minutes? What if you could create something in those 4 hours that would be available forever and reach many magnitudes greater of people, and all from the comfort of your own home, on your own terms? Which sounds like a better investment of those 4 hours. But Mike, I love playing live. That's awesome. Do it up. I'm not saying to stop playing live if that's what you want to do. But imagine being able to play a show to a dozen people who actually want to see you play once a week, once a month, whenever. You can do that. And maybe at some point, if you find enough friends and fans around the world, you can actually go on a tour where people actually want to come out to see you play because they've been following you and your music online for years. Maybe you can even find other bands who share the same super specific genre that your band occupies and develop an online community dedicated to the burgeoning scene you're creating. The possibilities, as they say, are endless. Actually, touring really sucks. That 1 hour a night you're on stage can be the most amazing hour of the day, but those other 23, those can be a real bummer. Yeah, you're traveling, but traveling is a lot more fun when you're not racing around, burning cash, trying to get to some random place to spend a ton of time unloading, setting up your equipment, and then waiting around to play for an hour to an empty venue, and then packing everything up again to go sleep on a floor somewhere or in the back of the van. Traveling is a lot more fun when you do it with someone you actually want to travel with, whose company you actually enjoy. I'm not saying touring isn't an amazing experience, But it's a lot of work, a lot of stuff can go wrong, a lot of stuff can get stolen, a lot of money can be lost, and as Jay always says, for the duration of the tour, you're basically signing up to be poor. It's a lot of fun playing shows in basements, but it's also a lot of fun playing shows from your own basement, whenever you want, to people who actually want to see you play. Every band I've met always talks about wanting to go on tour. I'm on tour 24/7.